we got a good one here. I'm pretty sure it's not a Plymouth based on the listing on the website. We've got a green second generation. Oh, just kidding, I'm wrong. It is in fact a Plymouth Voyager. It is a 95 last year, second gen Plymouth Voyager. 3-door model. I believe all the second gens are 3 doors. We've got some steel 14-inch wheels on it that honestly aren't too bad. What's the date code on these? 32nd week of 14. Ooh, she's got a... I think that's okay. I don't think that's anything. It is a short wheelbase. It has gold accented pinstriping. We have full lower molding, paint matched. It's got Voyager mud flaps instead of all 4. It's got 2. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to take 3 of 4. Guess we're coming in this door. It is the gray interior. Too bad it's not the same. It's gray. My seats are gray in my second gen, but they're a different fabric style. This headliner is in phenomenal shape. It is a one piece. No overhead console, just simple courtesy lights. It's got second and third row bench. It's got some weird door cards out of something else in it. Ooh, toilet paper. See a hubcap. Oh, I got a bunch of aftermarket hubcaps. I believe they're aftermarket. Ooh, we've got a dash mat. I'll have to take that. I'm gonna have to take that. I see keys. Let's go around driver's side. Shortcut. This is a 3.0 V6. This vehicle is exposed with a non-disposable air filter. Apparently. K&N. That looks like a newer alternator. It's got a CarQuest upper rad hose. What is that? Auto Extra oil filter. Never seen that brand before. Is that new? Pretty shiny. Shock towers are in great shape. This computer's here. Does it not have an upper computer on the 95? Did that get relocated inside the vehicle? I bet you it did by 95. I don't remember. It's got some aftermarket heater core hoses. I like the red. That actually looks pretty cool. Looks pretty clean. CarQuest lower rad hose as well. Is that AC compressor shiny down there too? Is that newer? What is that like? It's I guess the 3.0's got a 2-belt system. So is it 2 V belts or something like that? Instead of like a full serpentine. No, it's pretty clean under here too. We have Stratic, Ilco, bunch of random keys. I don't know if any of those are factory. I'm gonna look at stuff while you look over here. Oh, statement, Mike's Automotive, 1995 Plymouth Voyager, had a battery for $200 in 2015. I'm gonna open this. Okay, so it was serviced in 2015 for sure. It's got a bunch of paperwork here. In 2015, that was in October 2015, they put a battery in it. In January 2015, they put brand new tires on it, 70 bucks a piece. Valve stems. No mileage was dated on that. Oh, the October 2015 service was dated mileage at 181,157 in 2015. And we've got another service from January of 2015 at 175, and they did an oil change and some other stuff. It was 500 bucks. And then we have Miller's automatic transmission in Mason City, Iowa, 95 Voyager in March 21st, 2014 at 168,060. It says something. I can't read that cursive. But, oh. I'm thinking they put a used transmission with 50,459 miles in it. Oh no, that's a zip code, never mind. Yeah, I think they put a transmission in it for 1,100 bucks. And then in 2013 at Mike's Automotive, this is from Iowa, in Northwood, Iowa, 163,315, had another oil change. Some other services. They get them for 200 bucks every service, it looks like. And then in June of 2013, just before that, it just had a belt tensioner and a belt put on it. And then in May of 2013 at 162, it had more oil. It had a timing belt put in it for 700, but holy crap. Mileage in May 13th of 2012, so it looks like it's had yearly service for a very long time. It had muffler clamp, so it had muffler done in 2012, trans fluid flush, or not flush, but a change. And then in March of 2012, it had an alignment, some other stuff, distributor cap, probably plugs, wires, it looks like. Then in July of 2011, it had an AC compressor. Okay, so I was right. AC compressor was done, the AC pulley, AC oil. That was 781 bucks. Holy crap. And then in February of 2011, it had a belt tensioner and a belt again and more oil. And that mileage was 142. And then in 2010, August, at 138,000, it had, I don't know what that says, quantity 2, 134A, so it had refrigerant in 2010 before they did the air conditioner compressor. And then in March of 2010, it had a motor mount? And then March of 2010 again at 135,797, it had 2 new somethings for 35 bucks. Anyway, it was another 200 bucks. And then on July 31st of 2009 at 129,358, it had a starter put in it. And then on June 25th of 2009, it had a refrigerant top up. And then in March of 2009 at 126,000 miles, it had something else put in it for 80 bucks, I can't tell. And then in July of 2008 at 118,000, it had more refrigerant. And then October of 2007 at 115,000, it had a water pump. It had 2 quarts of trans fluid, camshaft seal, crankshaft seal, timing belt again. Holy crap. And then, so that was in October of 2007, and then we've got April of 2005. This is all at the same shop, by the way. It had 88,000 miles in April of 2005. It had a belt tensioner, both belts, trans fluid, I think oil. Anyway, another 400 bucks. Ooh, and this is a different auto parts store, but in the same city, in Northwood, Iowa. This one had brake pads, rear brake shoes. They greased all the seals, I guess. The anti-rattling clips that come with the brake pads and shoes. They resurfaced the rotors and drums for $126. That's pretty good for a brake job. And then we've got a CarQuest receipt from 2016 for a fuse. And then that was 95 cents. And they printed a whole invoice. I bet you that invoice cost more to print than the fuse was worth. And then we've got a invoice from Northwood, Iowa, a different auto shop, repair left front door for $129. And that repair is that weld job right there. I guarantee it. That is the history of this van. It's from 2005 to 2016. That's really cool, actually. I'm gonna actually record over this and not show you guys from me or whatever. So this was owned by an elderly person, an older person, from at least 2005 up until 2023. I saw the insurance that was still dated, that was still good until March of this year. It was the same owner that was on all the sheets. So it was very, very well taken care of. It's got a manual seat. So it's too bad. How many miles? So the last service we had on it was at 181, and we've got 210,000. So they put another 30,000 miles on it since 2015. What do we got here? You got lights, dimmers, trunk ajar. It's got crank windows and manual locks. It's got that really cool dash pad, actually, that I want to get a hold of. It's got this really cool sunshade visor. It's got something else over there. It has the Voyager owner's manuals in here. It's got 4 hubcaps. I don't see Chrysler badges on them, so I think those are aftermarket. I see a Mopar air freshener in there. Oh boy. Ooh, a square. Score. Yeah, so there's a Mopar air freshener down there. Oh, we got cup holders, McDonald's packets, Buffalo Wild Wings, a salted nut roll that's still in there, face mask. This has a pretty bare bones Chrysler radio. We got anything else in there? No, nothing really. Insurance cards. This vehicle is in really, really nice shape. Dang. Too bad. Really too bad. Pedal's not wore out. Steering wheel's got some wear, but it's not terrible. This has driver and passenger airbags. What we got under here? The dash isn't cracked or anything, so it's just put on there for looks. Oops, drop that. Oops. It's got some stitching done here. Stitching done there. That's cool. I'm gonna hang on to this. Oh, it just coughed up a bunch of dust. The manual, like no lights or anything. Yeah. Doesn't even have a tach. It does have information center. But this, mine, I don't see any floor mats. That sucks. Always on the hunt for some nice floor mats. As you can see, got some nice 4th gen floor mats in there. What do we got under the hood? Right, we've already been here. I spent so much time looking at the repair history that I forgot. I might grab this Plymouth grill. I think these light bezels are different to match it. But that's cool. Maybe. We'll see. It's got some weird antenna on it. Yeah, it's a pretty nice vehicle, actually. A little bit of rust, I'm sure. It's not bad, actually. It's been repaired. That looks like Bondo to me. Oh yeah. Bondo. So it's been repaired, which is not bad. That's, good. It's helped it last longer. It's got some filler putty in here and okay, silicone. Oh, I shouldn't be looking. I still got the keys in my hands, actually. It's funny. Drums, discs. There's that muffler we saw in the service history or read about. It is fully undercoated, so that helped it last as long as it did. Front part's all good. The doors look good. So. Not bad. Rear seat looks adjustable. There's an arm there. Bet you these rear seats were hardly sat in. Oh, emergency blanket. A hat. That's cool. I'll put these out here where somebody will see them. Maybe somebody will want to save those. Yeah, this is a cool ride. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't even notice up there. It says date 10/29/22, mileage 211,179, 5W30. That is the next service. It did not make it to 11. It did make it past October, though. So, yeah. I guess just cool to share this one. Another second-gen Voyager bites the dust, unfortunately. And one that definitely has some life in it still. It's got different taillights on it too. These shocks are really nice too. That's twice I've seen some nice shocks. What's in here maybe? Nothing? Nothing. I'm gonna grab these. So I thought this dipstick for the engine oil looked weird. I pulled it out for whatever reason, and yeah, she's custom. I assume this is just like some aftermarket random oil stick they put in it, and then to make it the right length, they soldered it together. Nice. So I got the 3 mud flaps. I got our dash cover. I took the grill off, but I don't know. It's not like I have anything to put it on, and it's kind of all corrody and whatever. And I think I'd sell it on eBay, and it'd probably sit on eBay for a couple months before it's sold. That's for another person. Hopefully, it's all taken apart. It's ready to go for them. But I also went and I checked the grommet for the wiper. This one was gone too, as they all are, naturally. Yeah, that's a shame. This one's actually for Minnesota. It's in pretty okay shape, and structurally, like, the important bits are all there. You could put that back together. The rust, that is. Otherwise, the paint's in really good shape. It's not all peeling or wore. Like, the most of the pinstriping is there. Yeah, it's not peeling or anything. And it's scuff right there. You could take care of that, or leave it, or just take a paint pen and make it green again. It does have the 3rd taillight. I guess that was required by 95. It's a Jeff Gordon sticker. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Looks like it was driving. It probably drove here. Sure hope it wasn't one of those, oh, Gramps died. Let's take his van to the scrapyard for $200 deals. But I'm inclined to believe it might be. Or Gramps went to a home and they cleared out the house, whether it be family or an estate personnel or, whatever it may be.